Hello everyone. We are going to see about the OOPS concepts of Java in this session. I'm Mr. Karthick Raja, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department. So what are all we are going to see now? We are going to cover three topics. First one is what is object-oriented programming? What are all the importance of object-oriented programming concepts in Java? Means why we have to use OOP concepts in Java. Then, what are all the OOP concepts available in Java? So, these three things we are going to cover now. What is OOP? OOP is a object-oriented programming. It is a paradigm that organizes software around objects, data, and behavior bundled together rather than just functions. This approach models the real world, making code intuitive. Okay, why we need Java? Why we need OOP concepts in Java? Java is inherently an OOP language, means object oriented programming language, and the structure ensures our applications are reliable, scalable, and reusable. It's how we manage complexity and ensuring data integrity in all our projects, which is built using Java. So, what are all the OOP concepts we have in Java? The following are the OOP concepts we have in Java. First one is class, second object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. These are all the OOP concepts we have in Java. First one, class and objects. What is class? The class, we can say the class as a blueprint or template that define the attributes and methods of a program. For example, see in this example, it is mentioned, it is given with car images, right? So, what is inside the box? Inside the box is the blueprint of car. A car should have four wheels, four doors, glasses, front and back glasses, windshields, and windows. It has the hand. It has steering, chairs, seaters in the car. And what are all the attributes of the car? The make, who is making the car, means brand, right? Then model, the brand, in the brand we have different models, right? So the models. Then year of manufacturing. So what are all the methods? In car we can start and we can stop. We can start, we can drive, and we can stop. So start and stops are the methods of the class called car. Then what about object? Object is a reference to the class. We can use the object to refer the class. Through the object, we can access the attributes, methods, and data members of the class. So, in the same example, we can see in the right side, we have three different colors: red color, blue color, and gray color, right? So, my car. If it is my car, it has separate property. If it is your car, it has separate property, right? So, I can have my own car which is different from yours, right? So the objects are unique, which refers to the classes. So each object has some unique properties. If I call my car, it returns Ford Focus. If I call my car, it returns Honda Civic, right? And if I call your car, it returns third model. So each object represents different version of car, but the all car have the same attribute called make, model, and year, and have the same methods called start and stop. The next thing, encapsulation. What is encapsulation? In general, encapsulate in the sense we are wrapping up the day, we are wrapping up something into, or we are putting so many things into a single unit, which is called encapsulate. We can take the capsule tablet as encapsulation example. In this capsule tablet we can have the in some capsule tablets there may be different colors of medicines, right? So each medicine has some unique property, but we put all together in a same unit, which is called encapsulation. So how we achieve encapsulation in Java? We are going to wrap the things called data members and methods together into a single unit, which is called encapsulation. uh, how we can achieve encapsulation? Generally we can achieve encapsulation in Java with the help of getters and setters. Next, inheritance. What is inherit? Inherit means it is the process of copying the property of another thing from another thing, right? So we are copying the property of another class to one class to another class is called inheritance in Java. For example, we can take the class vehicle. Vehicle in the sense car is also a vehicle, cycle is also a vehicle, ship is also a vehicle. What is the use of vehicle? It used to transport. For transportation we are using the vehicles, right? So the both, sorry, the all things, car, bike, cycle, ship, all have the same attributes called speed, color, brand, and methods called start and stop. It cannot be different from each things. The attributes and methods are same for all. So we can have the vehicle as a super class, where from the super class we are going to copy the properties in the subclasses. For example, car is a subclass of vehicle which have the number of doors, type of body, and drive method. Yes, even inside the car also we can have the electric car. Electric car is the subclass of car class, right? And cycle also a type of class which inherit the properties of vehicle as well as the ship. Then abstraction. What is abstraction? Abstraction means we hide the background information. We are not going to tell you everything. We'll just hide the background information and give you the oral things. Uh, for example, take this example. If you have car, you know how it works, how to drive the car. When we changes the gear, the speed may vary, depends on the gears. But the functionality, how the speed vary depends on the gear. We don't know, right? We don't know how the engine adapt to the gear position and changes its speed is hidden from the users of the car, which is called abstraction. So how we can achieve the same thing in program? As we see in the inheritance, we can have the superclass and subclass where the superclass property will be inherited to the subclass, right? In same way, in the superclass, we can have the classes abstract class so that the function may declared but not defined. So where we can define the function, the same function can be defined the same function can be defined in its subclasses. Based on the requirement, the definition of class definition of functions which is declared in the class may vary with each subclasses. So a number of subclass can inherit, a number of subclass can define the function, but all must be unique, which leads method overloading and method overriding functions. Then polymorphism. What is polymorphism? In general, poly means more than one form. So the same thing, it may be a class or function, the same thing which going to replicate, which going to take many forms in different places. So based on that, its behavior may change. For better understanding, we can take this example: a remote. Remote is an interface to control the devices, right? For TV, it's remote. For AC, remote. Nowadays, fans also have remote. So, what is the function of remote? To take control of the devices which is associated with the remote, right? So, if it comes to TV, the functionality may vary. If it comes to the AC, it have different functionality. Similarly, it has different functionality for fan also. So the remote is the same thing which takes place on which take different controls on different devices, which is the good example for polymorphism. So with this, we are going to conclude about the OOP concepts of Java and why we need OOP matters in Java. First one is maintainability. When we use the OOP concepts, the code is easier to debug and modify due to the isolation provided by the encapsulation and scalability. The structured object-based approach allows application to grow larger and handle complexity better. Reusability. The code is efficiently shared and extended through inheritance, saving development time. Then flexibility. Systems can adapt easily to new types of objects and requirements with the help of polymorphism. So by adopting all the book concepts of Java, we can achieve these four things, which make the Java sustain till now from the day of its day one. Thank you.